welcome to my life and coasters, where today I'm here at the Legoland Windsor Resort bright and early for the opening day of Minifigure Speedway. So yeah, a few weeks ago we was at the opening day for Nemesis Reborn, and I've sort of learned from them that you need to get to a park early on an opening day. So it's about 20 to 9 now. Park doesn't open for an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, we just sort of got up, left nice and early, got into Legoland just to make sure we're sort of ready. I'm looking at the car park, there's maybe 10 cars. It's pretty quiet. Yeah, first good sign though is that there's absolutely no queues or anything. Yeah, I think there's a few people waiting down to get through security. Then yeah, I think maybe 20 people, that's all that's here. A couple of cars on the disabled car park. Yeah, so quiet. We've been at Legoland and not seen any cars. Right, so the park's just open and it's like 20 to 10. Quite a lot of people running down, but I think we're going to be held at like a gate just down here. So yeah, I've never seen anything like it. Everyone just ran straight down, although that's what I expected. Right, so just walking down to the entrance of Minifigure Speedway. They've got all flags out. Oh yeah, this looks awesome. Right, I guess we just queue up. Minifigure Speedway. Alright, so we're going under the ride now on a new pathway, which is cool to see. I think it's a new pathway, or it's been redone if not. Yeah, they've just sent us down here, I think, to queue us. Because yeah, I imagine it could be very busy. Wow, it's quite an impressive ride. Right, so just joined the back of the queue there, and we're not very far away from the entrance. Massive Roxy up there, and just a ride all around us. Yeah, it seemed quite well organised, just sent everyone to the bottom of the hill. Yeah, and I think just up here, it shouldn't be too long. Yeah, the ride opens at 10 AM. For a good view of the mansion house at the top as well. Wow.
So the orange one is called All Star. I'll go around the back.
Oh, look at that, it looks so smooth. Yeah, first public train, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if that was the first public train, because there's people walking down the exit now. Oh yeah, now it's going backwards. Yeah, queue runs all the way down into Miniland, I think. Yeah, it's advertised on the app now at like 90 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's just got sort of up to the next bit of cattle pen with a bit of back and forth here. Yeah, hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Right, so heading down the left-hand side queue, I think this is for All Stars, which is the red one. Yeah, so going on Team Legends, I think, yeah. Hopefully, then yeah, we've just got to walk up to the ride. Oh great, we're going to get to see it come back into the station. Oh wow, it's a nice station. Yeah, just come off Minifigure Speedway for my first ride. Took about half an hour to get on there. Yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute, but I'm just going to show you the queue. Right, so this is the sort of pathway up to Minifigure Speedway, and the queue is just back to, yeah, here, just by the billboard. Yeah, it was really quick to get on there. It took about half an hour, maybe a slightly bit longer. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Right, I'll get out of the busy area and I'll talk about my ride. I just walked straight into the queue for Fairy Tale Brook now. Yeah, so I just had a ride on Fairy Tale Brook, but that's not what I'm going to talk about now. It's time to talk about Minifigure Speedway. Yeah, this isn't like my final thoughts on it. I've only had one ride. I went on the side of Team Legends for that ride. Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. It's a massively smooth experience. The trains are comfortable. I think the ride's presented pretty nicely. It does need landscaping, and there's a couple of bits that need tidying up, but I think it's quite a sort of, I'm not going to use the word rushed so much, but there was a hurry to get it finished. I am going to use the word rushed just at the end. So I still think there's a couple of nice sort of little landscaping changes and stuff to come. But talking about the actual ride, you're pulled up this hill backwards, and then you can sort of see the whole station. It's actually a really nice sort of racing traffic lights. And when you get to the top, they count down how long until you're actually going to like release from the top of that hill. You go forward, you get a little bit of air time on that sort of exit out of the station. Not as much as I thought you might have. Then you're down into this really tight turn. I do actually believe the ride has got a maximum G-force of 3.3, and you can really sort of feel that. It was quite intense. Yeah, and then you go up and over that hill, and you've got a nice switch direction. Yeah, then you go up this hill forwards, pulled slowly up the hill before being released backwards, and I definitely prefer it backwards. When you go sort of straight into that switch direction sort of curve over the hill backwards, which is really nice because you see like the billboard you've just come through. So I like that. Yeah, and then you sort of just down into the station pretty much after that, sort of around the helix. I'll do sort of a lot more in-depth review of it probably at the end of the video. I'm intending on doing it on the other side as well, because I've got to get both credits. Yeah, just walking under this low bridge now. Yeah, that's Minifigure Speedway. Really short queue as well, which I thought I was going to have to wait ages for it. But yeah, right, I think what I'm going to do now then is keep away from Minifigure Speedway for a bit. It's only got an hour and a half queue. That is what its peak queue's been. But look how quiet the park is. So I think I'm going to head into Mythica, and I've got to try and get on Skyline. Right, heading into Lego Mythica, my favourite themed lander here at Legoland Windsor, and one of my favourites, well, that I've ever been to in the world, basically. Hopefully it's quite quiet. It's Flight of the Skyline. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got like an hour queue. It normally does, but then again, it is Minifigure Speedway opening day. But yeah, what I want to try and do is get on Hydra's Challenge, because normally it's got a massive queue, but it is open. I want to see if it has got a big queue or not. Right, heading into the queue for Hydra's Challenge. It's definitely busy, I'll give that a miss. Well, I was going to do Hydra's Challenge there. It's advertised 15. I've never actually ridden it before, but I joined the queue last time, and I think that queue's nearer 30 to 35 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to give that a miss for now. I'll try and get on it later, because I really want to do it today, because I've never ridden that one before. Good to see all the effects working though. I think I'll head to Flight of the Skyline now. If that's got a short queue, then yeah, definitely get on there. Okay, well, I think I might have been dreaming with Flight of the Skyline having a short queue there. 70 minutes. At the start of the day it was 10 minutes, but obviously I did what I wanted, which was get on Minifigure Speedway. So yeah, I will try and do it today. If it's open, I'll get on it, because it's my favourite dark ride. Well, one of my favourites in the country. But yeah, I think I'll wait for that queue to die down a little bit. See, I've just checked the Legoland app then, which is what I use for queue times and stuff. Yeah, and most stuff seems to be like 45, 50 minutes. Some stuff's like 70, 80 minutes. so it's got a lot busier. Busier. I can't speak. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, you sort of expect that with a Saturday in the Easter holidays at Legoland. So Legoland have just updated the app then. Hydra's Challenge and on a 40-minute queue, so I was pretty spot on with that one. Yeah, going to walk down to Dragon, I think now. It's advertised at 45 minutes, but they tend to overestimate that one a bit. So unfortunately then, Pirate Falls isn't open. I don't know if it's open this season at all. But yeah, they got people standing at the entrance. I assume telling people it's closed, and on the queue board it's closed as well. Just joining the back of the 45-minute advertised queue for the Dragon. So yeah, I'll see what time it is when I get up to the station. So I just done the Dragon now and just exited into the shop. Thought I'd look at some of the merch. It's mainly like plushies. Yeah, $16.99 for this Ollie Dragon. I don't think that's too bad. And so that's quite a nice plush. You got the DJ Ollie Dragon. This is the one that's on the path down. Got a Mega Dragon up there. Got bits and bobs. Plush, I like that. 30 quid. Yeah, and then you've sort of got it split into two parts is the shop. So I have to walk out of it, and then you go back in here. Got all like the little Legoland exclusive sets. This is a new one. They haven't got the Splash Battle at Legoland Windsor, so I don't think I'm going to get it. But yeah, it's $24.99 if you wanted to see that. Yeah, just had a ride on the thoroughly enjoyable Dragon roller coaster. Yeah, it's quite a short ride, but it's got some great drops. Had a back car ride. It wasn't quite back road on there. Yeah, really enjoyed it. I love the dark ride scene at the start. Yeah, it's sort of a hard one if I prefer Minifigure Speedway or that. I think because Minifigure Speedway's new, I do, but that did feel more quick and intense, but that might have been because I was at the back. But yeah, two awesome drops on there, and it's got a couple of like what's the word, like S-bends and stuff. Yeah, an good enjoyable coaster. Waited about 35 minutes for it. Yeah, so Minifigure Speedway then is advertised at 50 minutes. Yeah, and everything else is fairly busy. So yeah, I've sort of decided to queue up for this again. It's advertised at 50 minutes, so I'll see how long it takes, and I'll also get some footage, like off-ride footage, and just from around the area as well. So yeah, I actually just had my ride on Minifigure Speedway, then I just sat down for a bit of food. Yeah, it didn't take too long to get on there. Like my sort of big note is how quick that queue moves. Like I was only queuing for about 40 minutes, just maybe 35 minutes, and it was all the way down the hill. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. The queue seems to be about the same now. It's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes for Minifigure Speedway. So I'll go over and do it again in a bit, but I did manage to get on Team All Stars the other side. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, just gonna have a quick look at the merch for Minifigure Speedway. Yes, just joining the queue for Skyrider, advertised at 40 minutes, but I think it's going to be nearer 10. Yeah. Oh wow, look at the view of Minifigure Speedway. Right, so yeah, I have actually had a ride on Skyride, and you're probably wondering, just out of breath. Basically, I hired a power bank 2 hours ago, just over 2 hours. Just charge my phone. You can hire them, they're £3 an hour. And yeah, they charge you by the hour. And I just ran down there because I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to cost another £3. So yeah, that was all the reason I'm out of breath, so sorry about that. I'm literally just going to go and join the queue for Minifigure Speedway again. I can't get enough of the ride. Really love it, and it's got such a short queue. It's only on an hour now. So yeah, I'm going to go rejoin that. Not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm sure it'll be worth it for another ride on Minifigure Speedway.
Today's captain for Team Legends is Paul Kofka. Congratulations, Team Legends!
For your safety, stay seated. Thank you, Nazir. All right.
I'm going to be heading out of Legoland Windsor shortly. Just going to have a look in the shop. I've done another ride on Minifigure Speedway. Oh yeah, we're just heading to another park because yeah, I've got on everything here basically that I wanted to do. And Flight of the Skyline's broken down, and I'm looking for Minifigure Speedway merch. Yeah, there's a few people around the Minifigure Speedway merch at the minute, but I'll take a look at that in a second. Got lots of Lego sort of clothes. It is all just generic stuff though, not park branded. Yeah, there's very, very little park branded stuff now. Unfortunately, the Minifigure Speedway stuff's actually just replaced the Mythica stuff, so you can't buy Mythica clothes anymore. It's like, yeah, Legoland, I'd really like to see them improve on park branded stuff, because all this Lego stuff is great, and I think with it being Legoland, you should be able to get all of this, but I'd also like to see them do more park branded stuff. So as you can see then, I'm no longer at Legoland Windsor. Yeah, I've actually got home a few days ago. It's now Thursday, so it's gotten quite a bit. But yeah, I thought I'd record my outro in my Lego room next to my Lego amusement park. So yeah, just going to sort of talk a bit of a final sort of review about the day now. Not as in detail as I would if I'd done this outro on Saturday. But because I forgot, it's now Thursday. Yeah, I think Minifigure Speedway is a great coaster, great atmosphere for the opening day, really done nicely. A lot of sort of stuff going on for the opening. It wasn't just quick, it opened. Really enjoy the coaster, especially both sides. I think I do prefer All Stars. Great family addition to Legoland. Yeah, and it was also great just to get back on a few of the other rides, but mainly just the Minifigure Speedway opening day was great. It's probably not going to be too long for I'm back at Legoland, like maybe a month or two, not like a year or something, because Minifigure Speedway is awesome. It's good. It's a great full package coaster. It's not massively themed, but it's got a nice sort of the theming it has got is very nice, like with the massive minifigure and the billboard. Really enjoy it. It's got quite a good throughput. The queue moves a lot. Yeah, and it's just an overall great ride. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be a vlog from the Thought Park.